Alright, welcome back everyone. This is the Happy Toolbox, and this week I'm going to show you how you can load databases that you've purchased or created yourself inside of Cinema 4D's new asset browser system. So if I crack open the asset browser, this was introduced in, I believe, R25 and higher. And it was in an effort to kind of add some new pieces and parts for your scenes, and also move away from lib4d files. So lib4d files is how we usually have packaged our assets in the past, but we're going to move towards these database systems as that is what Cinema 4D likes better now. So previously, if I went over to create, I could still import a legacy library, which you can see is a lib4d file, and that would show up in converted. So that's where our current packs kind of sit if you were to load those in. But with this new system, there is no way to even create a lib4d file anymore, unless I went back to like R17. So the way you want to load a database that we provide as part of our packs, and we'll begin to convert all of our packs to, is you go up to databases right here and go down to connect database. Now, before I do that, there's also this icon over here that is kind of the stack of Oreos, and that is your databases that you can crack open and see what you have currently loaded. All of this comes with Cinema 4D, but you'll notice if you load databases, this is how you would manage them once you have them loaded. So I'm going to leave this open and now import my database for my Everyday People Pack 2. So I go up to database, say connect database, and then I go to my Everyday People 2 pack right here. If I double click inside, you can see this is kind of how Cinema 4D creates and packages these databases now, but you just want to select the top level of that and then hit select folder. And that will load up and create this new section called user databases. Now I can always right click on this, say remove database, it'll kill this out of the whole system. But I just wanted to show you how you load these, and then also what's a little confusing about these, they're now category or tag based. So instead of kind of going in something like a converted section, etc., I have tagged these now as models. So if I go to models and I crack this open, you can see there's all these model packs that Cinema 4D has included, and they're kind of categorized in folders, but you'll notice Everyday People Pack 2 is not here. And that's a little confusing, right? But if you select the top level of models and scroll all the way down to the bottom, here is the database we loaded up here. And so this is a little frustrating. We're working on figuring out a better solution to this. But right now what you can do is you can right click on the top level models section and say create a category. And that's where I'm going to say Happy Toolbox. I'm going to select our database we chose. And now I have Happy Toolbox as a folder. It is currently empty. So if I go back up to my models, select all my models, now I can drag these into the Happy Toolbox category. And so now you've cleared these from the top level of your models category and put them into their own box. So now they're way more easy to find, and you could do Happy Toolbox like this, or you could, add another subcategory like home decor things are doing, and then do all of our individual packs if you felt like organizing them better. I think you'll start seeing this a lot with other asset packs, not only from ourselves. So I just wanted to give you a heads up and show you how that functions. And then lastly, really quick, I just want to show you if you were to do this in R25, it looks a little bit different than this menu right here. But instead of the Oreo stack icon, it is just this databases kind of triple line stack. Works exactly the same. It's a little more confusing in R25. You have the database toggle, but you don't have the database tab. So what I do is I crack open the database toggle, and then I right click and say create database. And that's how you would do it in R25. Hopefully we kind of get this process down a little bit better so you don't have to do as much work. But since Cinema 4D has moved away from lib4d files, like I mentioned, we're going to be entering this database grouping as part of our packs. But they still work the same, and now you can categorize them yourself, which is pretty nice. Still works exactly the same. Double click on this little shopper guy, rotate around the screen. There we go. I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the Everyday People Pack 2 that we just released in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. All right, I'll catch you next time.